Okay guys, I was not originally gonna record any commentary for this, but I watched after I edited everything and I felt like it needed some commentary. This ended up being, I don't want to say a fun race, but just kind of interesting. Tactically, some cool stuff happened, and then if you've seen the thumbnail, water on the course, love it. If you saw the thumbnail, yeah, interesting race. So this is the A race. This is Cat 1, 2, and 3 at the TurboVelo at Tuesday Night Crit in Richardson, Texas. Before I go any further, if it's your first time to the channel, I don't care if you like my content or not, I need you to subscribe. So pause the video, go to my homepage, hit subscribe, smash that like button. It's so stupid because I'm at like 910 subs. We need 90 to go to monetize the channel, and YouTube's will pay me money. And then I can quit my day job. That's a joke. I'll make approximately 6 cents, and then I can buy a rear-facing camera in 17 years. Or Bradbury can just sponsor me. Guys, that was Bradbury at the beginning of the video. His motivation in the A race is wonderful. He always yells at me. It makes me feel worthless and about 4 inches tall, but it helps motivate me because I use that kind of extrinsic motivation to get after it. I'm done talking about stuff like that. Let's talk about the race. Again, this is the A race. Lots of teammates, but a lot of us are Cat 3s, and so we raced the B race, but here we are on the A trying to support our 1-2 guys. All right, everybody is here from even the B race. There's Big Bryn Miller right in front of me, Michelle, there's Maximilian, Sebastian is here, Mateo on his yellow Trek bike. So everyone is here. I did not make it to any kind of pre-race meeting with the team before this, so I wasn't too sure of any tactics, but as usual, I was just going to try to follow any wheels that come by me, any free rides. And a few times towards the end, I do that. I didn't. This race was honestly really easy and chill for the first bit, hence my heart rate being 122 beats. I promise you, I'm not asleep right now. So I think that's Ryan Chrissy maybe out there. He joined in for the A race. That was cool to see. So here in a few minutes or seconds, we will probably jump forward to something slightly more interesting. But the next 30 minutes of the race look just like this. Me sitting middle pack at very low heart rates. There's Chris Merle on my right. I can tell because his bar tape and his fork. But again, the first few laps, I just tried to warm up, get my legs back from the B race where I placed third. If I knew how to link to that video, I would link right now, but I don't know how. So go back to my homepage and find that video, which talks about getting out sprinted by 16-year-olds, which is the story of my life. Anyway, we are cruising. I know any minute something is going to happen. Well, so far, nothing, but we're getting there. Does Max have a saddlebag? Someone has a saddlebag in the A race. What are we doing? Take your saddlebags off. You are losing valuable wattage. Heart rate's up to 125. We must be doing an effort. Sarcasms. I has it. Any minute, we're going to jump forward. Literally, this is the first few minutes of the race for me. I don't think that's Ryan Chrissy, but he's wearing a similar jersey. Ryan Chrissy is the organizer, I believe. Primary organizer. There's a national champion, which is just amazing. Look how big. It's so amazing, and we're so lucky and blessed to be able to have such a big weeknight crit. If you don't live in the Dallas area, you need to get over here and come race with us. And we'll show you some Texas hospitality at 600 watts. Okay, I'm sure something's going to happen now because I've fast forwarded to 24 minutes. Literally nothing happened in the preceding 24 minutes other than what you had just seen. So let's see what happens here. We've got Michelle up there. I believe this is Jack Vitale in front of me. Look how strung out this field is. It's just bebopping along. I'm tapping 600 watts there. I wonder what's happening. Heart rate is a staggering 142 beats per minute. Our average pace for this race was 28 miles an hour. Just awesome. Okay, a Pegasus dude. Not sure what that guy's name is, but he's number 11, so I should probably learn that. There's Ryan Chrissy with the yellow gloves. Looking good, Ryan. Ryan told me I'm not allowed to ride in the grass anymore. There's my friend with the funny seat cover. Oh, there's Brett on his Factor. It's approximately a size 74 centimeter. It's custom made, I'm sure. Dude in the Rafa, look at he's stretching in the Rafa bib. What is he doing? You know, like, Cullen looks over at him and is like, bro, don't just stretch right here in the, like, you want to get on the back and, like, work it out, but don't stretch when you're 4 wide. There's Mateo on the yellow Trek. Someday I'll stop saying on the yellow Trek, but it's a part of his persona now. Cullen Dar, number 211 up here. He's looking awfully fit. I think he's been doing more squats, which is bad for me or anybody else that wants to outsprint him. Alright guys, sorry I had to step away for a minute. I'm in the middle of recording and yeah, had to step away. Okay, I'm back. So where are we? We're coming up on 30 minutes. And Max is here in front of me. Cullen, I think, is on my right. There's Trevor, 46, with his slick turbo cuttons. Lauren Kuhn, 112. This girl is crushing it in the A race. She is always in the top 10 or 20. It's just amazing. I don't know how she gets up there, but she does. Look at that beautiful sunset. Bike racing can be a beautiful sport. So let's see what happens here. I'm following number 8. I believe this is Patrick Breen again. Was in a break with him last week, so I know he's a goodwill to occasionally follow. Oh, okay. That was Bradbury saying 5 laps to go. So we're at 37 minutes. What is going to happen here? Yeah, we're at 17 out of 21. I believe that's Doug on the look. And I believe there are 2 guys up the road. And I think maybe at some point, like, I get near Grayson and he's like, what are you doing? Why aren't you chasing that? So I think I do. Yeah, okay, it looks like Jack up here kind of rolls off the front. And I see that kind of happening, and I follow Jack's will. Yeah, so that Miami Blazer dude lets Jack roll off a little bit. I get on Jack's will and decide it's time for me to do some work, 17 laps in. Jack pulls off relatively quickly, and I just make some digs here to continue to follow this and reel those guys in. Yeah, we got 3 up the road. Sitting to his right, wind is from the left, out of the north. Being smart. See, I2 can be smart. Now I'm on the outside. Not as smart, but he went kind of right because he wants me to come by. Flicks that elbow, and I go. 500 watts. So I do a steady 400 for a minute or so here just to really dig and bring this back. What's interesting is my heart rate really doesn't creep up all that high, even though I'm putting in a little bit of an effort here. Yeah, we're creeping up closer to, no, still 155, 66 degrees. Cheesy Pete, water's about to freeze in Texas. I'm still doing about 400 or so, and still just working on bringing this back. Okay, one of these guys bails from the break. Not sure who that is. 4 laps, says Bradbury, the lap counter. Yeah, I'm still working. Not that hard, but I'm still digging a little bit to bring these guys back. I can see it's in sight now. It looks like they're kind of resigned, so I'm not doing the 500. I guess maybe I am. I'm not doing the 500 watts I was doing to bring this back. Yeah, they're not working anymore, so I'm not too concerned. I think I kind of sit up a little bit waiting for the attack, because you guys, you got to know if you've been riding bikes long enough, someone's about to attack when this gets caught. Not even sure who I'm catching here. I was really afraid that was a United jersey the closer I got. Thankfully, it wasn't, and I didn't just chase a teammate. And we're going to have an attack on the inside momentarily. There we go. Yep, so there goes an attack. Thankfully, I had some teammates chasing, so that's always good. I just stay here, do a little bit of recovering after that effort to chase down those guys. And I was still feeling relatively good with only 3 laps to go. Probably because I didn't work all that much. Sorry, G. But I'm trying to redeem myself now. So I'm about to chase something else down as well. John McGuinness takes a flyer. I don't know where he's going to come from. I'm a little far back to get on it, but I do. I chase John and do over 1,000 watts. There's Trevor K. If you need to buy a house, chat with Trevor. Great realtor. Okay, there is that Max going? Max kind of rolls off the front, and where's John gonna come from? I'm not sure. And how am I gonna get around all this? Should have made that the thumbnail. Beautiful sunset. No John yet? No attack? Yeah. Okay, there goes Mustafa. Not sure what he's doing. Okay, there's Grayson on my right. So, yeah, I think this is maybe when he tells me to do something. I'm like, Grayson, I am doing stuff. I'm riding in the pack. I've got to get that guy's saddlebag off. Alright, a little bit of work here. Getting surgy. 3 laps, 2 laps to go, something like that. I can't count. 19, 20, 21, 19 laps out of 21, so 2.5 probably. So there's the dude with the saddle cover. Look, does he have a, what do you call that rear hub? A dynamo? Is he like powering something? Is there a motor in that? Alright, I'm going to follow John on the next lap. So I've recovered really well from that chase. I'm down to 134 beats, so I'm clearly sitting in. Maximilian out there. There's Doug in his butcher box jersey. This guy's got a tail light on just in case he needs it. Michelle on my right. One, two, three, four, five, like 6 wide in that corner. Crazy. Good stuff, though. All right, and John is going to attack on this straightaway. I don't know how I'm going to get up there, but I guess at some point I'm going to get around all this and go chase John. There's Big Bryn Miller. Can't say Bren without saying big. Big Bren. Oh my goodness, look at that. So he just tossed his bottle. It hit the sign and came back into the road. That was crazy. There's John. 1140 is all I do, but I am gonna chase John. Mustafa tries, I think maybe, and I go. Chasing John 2 laps to go, and I know that John is strong enough. If they don't chase, he can stay away potentially if they don't chase. And I know John is dangerous enough to stay away, so I'm chasing him down. And what's amazing, well, I got to 167 there, but John looks and realizes we do have a little bit of a gap. Here, Jack Vitale, I think, yep, is going to come on the right. And he's putting in an effort, but I'm pretty tapped out at 161. Not like fully tapped, but they're there, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not going to happen. They're chasing us hard. So I sit on John's wheel, and we're going to have an attack, of course, I think, when they catch us. What's amazing is I think Jack ends up taking second in the sprint after that little effort. So impressive work by Jack. Granted, he didn't race the B race like I did. That's just because one race isn't enough to satisfy me. All right, what's going to happen? All right, Breen, Mateo, Doug, this guy, the Miami Blazer dude, and Grayson. Okay, cool. So we're all together. Things are looking good. At this point, I'm just, I'm not tacked out anymore. I'm down to 150 beats. Here's Jack in front of me. Jack Webb, Jack Vitale. There's Doug's moving around, getting up there, and I'm just trying to be kind of smart at this point. Trying to see if I can do some work for the team here in a minute, but it's really unorganized, and yeah, it just got a little disorganized here with 2 laps to go. David goes on the outside, and I can't really chase that from my position. Yeah, so this is the final lap, and it is just chaos. There's Mr. Looney on his S-Works. All right, so just still a little disorganized, but I'm trying to get up there, and it is just flying. We're doing 32. People are really going for position. It gets super sketchy this last lap. I did not like it. And I did my best to stay out of people's wheels. Little elbow bump there. Okay, that's Grayson, it looks like. Roger was up there. Man, look at that. I mean, we're doing 31 around this corner in that water. We're like 6 wide. This is going to be a big field sprint. Here's Roger in front of me, just kind of chilling out here. If I would have followed that, but I could not get around. I just didn't feel safe doing that. And then right here, I don't like sit up, but it's just getting crazy. I get boxed out by that guy. Yeah, and the surge there just kind of sets me back. So I let Max comes by, this guy comes by, David, and I get too far back here. So I'm not going to be able to do anything good for the team. Roger's up there and Grayson, so I'm hoping they can do some work. I hit 1,000 just to stay with the group, but yeah, not my best finish here. Yeah, so I end up 13th, y'all. Nothing to write home about, but it was a fun race. I enjoyed the video, and yeah, it was just fun. The bottle thing was crazy. Super afraid somebody was going to wipe out. Fortunately, we were all good. We were all safe. So, good times. Please subscribe to my stupid channel. Enjoy the little blooper at the end. Guys, I am out of here. Later. You want to make the thumbnail? Sure. Just look at the camera real quick.
Could we be in the thumbnail?
There you go.
Give me the shotgun.